Hey guys, Joe here again. A lot of people have asked me how I built my bike, my pusher power trailer. So basically I'm going to just give a quick description on how basically I built it. A lot of the parts I got from basically Go-Kart Universe, I think. And in Canada it's basically Princess Auto. So just to kind of show you what I did here. The more important thing is the arm, how I connected the trailer to. This part here, all this, basically it goes up and down, and this part here goes from side to side. So that way I have like a leeway of turning the bike left to right, or even when it goes uphill and downhill. So that definitely is the key. Throttle cable goes to the motor. Basically you can get that at any bike place, like gas bike place. And emergency stop switch for the motor itself. Basically the frame here, it was great. I had some problems with having it being wobbly, but talked to some people about how to correct that. And basically it comes down here. The motor is a 5 horsepower motor from Honda. And I got a central fugal clutch, basically. I think it's a 10-tooth clutch. Then I have a chain, basically, that comes through here to a big 48-tooth drive here. And inside, I have pillow blocks with bearings. So that way, it basically drives direct to this, to directly the tire. So generally that's how it works, and pretty fun build. All this is basically, it's aluminum, and yeah, it works really well. Some forms of a chain tensioner I have for the motor. I don't know if you guys see that, but right along here you can actually push the motor more forward to tighten the chain here, and as well as the back for the motor. You could do the same, as you can see down here. You can actually take the whole tire and push it back. And as a chain tensioner, I use an old skateboard wheel, put a nut and bolt through it, and basically it still rolls, and it keeps the chain from bouncing around too much. So just a little bit of a description on how the build was. I did take the governor out of the motor. Some guys say you do it, and some people say don't. But it worked actually. It's fine because how heavy I am. I'm about a 210-pound guy. So basically, it's okay. It worked well for me, but people may say no. I attached some springs on here where the the governor was at one time, and you can see how that kind of moves around when I move that. Basically connects here on the other side where my throttle lever is usually. You can see how it kind of pulls that spring under there, and comes back as a return spring. So it works actually generally pretty well. I like it. Just a pull start, and seems to work very good. Speed wise, I get about, fast as I've been on it was 63 kilometers an hour. So that's not too shabby. And starting, it's not bad. It's pretty easy. So if anyone has any questions or anything like that, let me know. The bike wheel, it's off of a moped bike. So I got it off a junkyard place in the States, and I don't know what kind of bike it is. I could find out if anyone asks, but basically it was like a little moped wheel, and just hooked it up to there, both sides. And yeah, everything runs pretty good. So here, I'll just start it up here for you. Switch off. Pull the choke. So there she is running. Works pretty good. That's a trick. that chain tester actually working pretty well. We'll tighten it down a bit. And I'll just increase the throttle. And I'll turn her off. Emergency shut-off. So basically, shark chain sprocket here is basically it's a 48 tooth. Chain itself is a number 41. This inside here is I think it's a 25 tooth, and in the back here is I think a 36. So just guys, if you kind of wonder how displacement was, that's how I did it. And yeah, she does pretty good. If anyone knows better, maybe how to make this thing go faster or more powerful, let me know on just email me up or something like that, or on YouTube, and yeah, give me some pointers. Anyways, if anyone wants to build this, please be careful. I've crashed and fallen on this thing numerous times with different type of models that I've built, but this seems to work actually just fine. And knock on wood, but the police never gave me any tickets, so good thing to know. Anyways, good luck to anybody who wants to build this. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I'm glad to help out.